So making these connections has been a challenge. Inside where it's a little warm today, I should be able to show you how we do it. Use this tool. Basically, it allows me to have great control as I nibble through this outside shielding, and I can take it off. And if I do it right, I get the metal shielding underneath as well, without cutting through the plastic. Take this wire, bend it down, remove the plastic, and you have twisted pairs: blue, white, orange, white. I say it's red and white, but it's brown, and green and white. And then you have this inside protection shielding each of the cables from each other. So we got to get this off. Use a pair of diagonal cutters. Bend these all down so they're out of the way. You see that's kind of a four-way cross. So I take and very carefully nibble out each one of those appendages. I did that one. That looks good. All right, so now, and then just twist. And get your pretty clean cut. If you need to get finer, you can. I'll clean up my mess later. Now we've got our twisted pairs. I get them started. Seems like orange is wound the least tightly. Probably true, who knows. I just get them started. So all four, doing one thing, one task at a time. All the way around the horn. And green, white is going to be the challenge because the green and the white get separated from each other using the T- whatever it is, B standard. I've been keeping with that throughout the house. All right, now one of the things, trick, you got these little plastic things. You can do these. You get in there and just really wail on them, and you can unwind them. That worked pretty well. Sometimes it works well for me, sometimes it does not. Brown, unwind brown, unwind blue. Blue is a little tightly wound there, but it's opening up easily. And like you see, it looks like orange, just not wound as tightly. There's probably a reason for that. Probably very simple. All right, and then we separate those out into their constituent areas. Now, we try to get each of these wires as flat as possible. Just kind of pull them straight. Again, the orange one seems to go the easiest. Blue, white, blue, stretch, stretch. I believe this is solid core wire, so it'll take this. I don't know if braided core will. This is Cat6a cable. It's overkill, but I wanted something that was going to last my lifetime. So, whether that's, 5 minutes, 5 years, or 500 years, who knows? Technology is going the way it is. I like to think we're going to cure a lot of things, at least in my kids' lifetimes. All right, so I've gotten these straightened out. Now we've got to put them in the right sequence. So the sequence I'm using is orange, white, orange, and try to get them nice and tight in there together. And then here's where we get weird. Green, white. It's got to come across, tuck in there nicely, and then flatten that out. There we go. And then blue. And this little metal wire always gets in my way. Okay, there's blue, and then blue, white. Again, trying to keep them nice in order in there. That green, white decided it wants to slip over that orange. And now green, red, brown, white, and then, or red, brown. There we go, we got them all in order. Now it's just getting them straight and flat. Sometimes I'll use the edge of these. I can use my thumb and just kind of pull against that. Need a little curve, but it seems to straighten them out a little faster. Making sure we keep them in order. Everybody's happy in order. Straighten, flatten, get a nice ribbon like that. See how I get the waves when I get the waves out of there. And I make these as long as possible because getting it right on the first try is something I've done one time only. All right, looks like we're pretty close. So we're going to get these all in order. Use my diagonal cutters again. Get them nice and tight together. And I'm going to clip it straight across as possible. Pieces of confetti in the floor. Then I'm going to use this connector for this Cat6 cable. It's larger than a normal connector. And I'm going to put this in order, lining it up through these little staggered holes. And if I get it right, we'll all rejoice. All right. Nice and flat across, put that in there, sneak in there, try to keep them in order. Come on, guys, you can work with me. There we go, you're all in order. Then I look up from the bottom, can I see, are they in order? Is green overlapping? It looks right, it looks right. Can we go in? You gotta push. And here they come, they're spreading out. You know what? This may be the second time I've done this. Just check and look, and they still look like in order. All right, so now I've got these nice and flat. This is when I take my electrician's pliers and I pull gently, grab here, and then I gently pull down, slide this down in these cables. Again, trying to be as gentle as possible to them. There we go. It's nice and out and leave about that much. Now I'll go the other way. And I take and I push this blue wire in so it gets in and under that metal collar. There it is, and I know I've got a good seal. Looking at it, okay, where's my little, isn't that interesting? Where did my metal wire go? I wonder if it's all wound up in there or if I stripped it off. Normally I'd wrap it around and tie it underneath there. That may be a concern. It doesn't look like it came out the other end. Here we got green not coming all the way through, so I'm going to go and pull green a little further. See how it didn't line up. Green's a little shy. And I gently pulled green through. Yeah, and it comes right through. And then I cut this off just to make it easy for myself. It also allows me to keep this confetti from getting all over the floor. So you saw that connector I put on this. It uses a proprietary, well, I don't know, but it recommends to use this particular stripper and crimper. So I was able to find this at the large yellow box store, and then I got this at the blue box store. Ideal, you make the call. So bend these around, just squeeze them in by hand for now. And this little confetti is going to get chopped off. I'm going to put it in that end, just like that. Probably doing an awful job showing it to you. Just like that. So like you're plugging it into an outlet. And then when I crimp, it's going to cut this clean. Just like that. And I give it a good squeeze. Pull it out, take a look at it. Okay. like it should. We'll test it later.